Hi everyone, this is Shamin and welcome to the video. This is a video resource for you during and after the workshop.
How to intersect an image inside a shape.
I have an image and I have a shape. How can I do it? So here's what I'm going to do. Firstly, you can draw a shape. It doesn't have to be a circle. If I would like to, I could draw a cloud. For some of you, you might have done this during the workshop. I can duplicate this. Let's say this is my cloud. First things first, any shape that you draw, you can draw a bicycle, you can draw different things with the different shapes. If you remember during the workshop, as we tried, this activity is really to help you understand that you can create many different customizable shapes and elements within PowerPoint. What I'm going to do first is always union. All these shapes need to be one shape. Once this is one shape, I could insert my image and say, for example, I would like to insert this image inside the cloud. A good practice might be to send it to back, just to make sure that your picture always resize from the corners. Okay, make sure your picture is bigger than the shape. For some participants, what you did was you resize it like that. In this case, the picture is not bigger than your shape. If it helps, for me, I find that when I resize, I can see roughly what is going to be captured inside the cloud. Also, do not resize from the middle. Do not do that. Always resize from the corners. Now I'm done. This is the step that is very important. You have to select the image first, hold on to the shift key on your keyboard, and click on the cloud shape or whichever shape that you have, circle, etc. Then you go to this. There's two formats coming up, shape format and picture format. The function is actually under shape format. So once you click on shape format, you will see these two icons intersecting one another. For me, I see this word merge shapes as well. Okay, for some of you, it's okay that you do not see it, but you see the icon, it works the same. So I'm going to click on intersect. If you do not see anything, it is very likely that you have selected the image and the shape in the wrong sequence. Just pay attention to that. I'm going to do one more very quickly, and that is to draw a perfect circle. So if you remember how to check whether you drew a perfect circle, you could either hit the shift key on your keyboard to draw a circle. Before releasing, you must release your mouse before you release the shift key on the keyboard, or you can click on shape format and check the height and the width. So long as it's the same, you are creating or you are drawing a perfect circle. What I'm going to do is to insert another picture. This time around, another mooncake. Going to put it here. I prefer to send it to back, just that I feel it's easier for me to see what is being put into the shape. Click on the image, hold on to the shift key on the keyboard, click on the shape. Go to shape format, merge shape, and intersect. You would have known that you could do the same for text. During the class, what we would have done is we would have inserted our own text box. If you use the default text box, which is from the PowerPoint, this tool will not work. The shapes or the text from PowerPoint are boxes, and the boxes are put as no fill, so it does not work. You have to draw your own text box. I'm going to draw my own text box here. I'm going to say that this is shape intersections, 90 to 100, bold if possible. And what I'm going to do is reduce or change this line height. Currently is 101. So I'm going to go to line spacing options, change this function to exactly, and instead of 120, I'm going to change it to be the same, to be 100. Click OK. So not much changes, but a little bit. I think it helps. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert the picture again. This time now, I'm going to insert the same lantern picture. If you have a lot of pictures, but the picture has white, it will not work. So try to find a picture that has a lot of things happening like this one here. So I'm going to position it this way, and I will select the image, hold on to the shift key on the keyboard, select the text. So you can see the text box is now selected. Go to shape format at the top, merge shapes, intersect, and we are done. This is shape intersection, which is point number 2. Now we are ready to move on to point number 3. Point number 3 is about how to draw a simple flowchart arrow diagram that we used during the workshop.